When it comes to buying a smartphone, for most people the choice is between an iPhone or one that runs on the Android operating system. I'm here with Mike Geekus, our resident smartphone expert. So tell me, Mike, what are some of the pros and cons to an iPhone?
Well, iPhone is by far one of the easiest operating systems to master, which is great for people who are just starting out. There's a consistent look and feel that's not just on the iPhones, but on other devices that are popular, such as the iPad. The platform itself is a great source for content.
And if I have one of the older iPhones, like the 4, the 4S, does it make sense for me to be considering an iPhone 5?
For many people, yes, because the iPhone 5 has two distinct advantages. One is it has a larger screen. The other advantage is they have faster connections to these 4G LTE data networks, and that not only means faster downloads and uploads, but the phone itself will perform better.
And if I decide to go the Android route, that seems like there's sort of a wide variety, a wide range of choices.
Right, and that's the advantage of Android. Phones are made by a half dozen manufacturers, but it's where you'll find, for example, a phone with a keyboard, which again, if you're a heavy texter, that's a big plus. You'll also find some of the largest displays on an Android platform, for example, on the Samsung 5.5 inches.
What about the cameras on the Android phones?
They're getting quite sophisticated, especially the latest models. Our tests have shown that they're able to take very good pictures and pretty good videos.
These are, after all, first and foremost phones. Can you tell me a little bit about voice quality?
Well, our tests have shown that voice quality really hasn't improved much over the years, but it's still very good for many phones. And in most cases, you'll be able to hear conversations clearly. One of the few times that you may run into trouble if there's a lot of background noise, such as outdoors.
And it's not just iPhone and Android to consider. There's actually a third option, too?
That's right. From an old-handed smartphones, Microsoft, their Windows Phone platform has sort of the best of both worlds. The interface is relatively simple, like an iPhone, and they have some advanced features. It looks very promising, and that's all good for consumers.
Well, thank you so much, Mike.
My pleasure.
I'm Amber Tentoff for Consumer Reports.